So we were attracted to doing the maternally assisted C-section when Steve Cole offered it, really, wanting to be sort of, more involved and feeling like we were really participating.
I'm Steve Cole. I'm an obstetrician and maternal fetal medicine specialist here at Epworth. A maternal assisted Caesar is really just a caesarean section, but with some maternal involvement obviously in that process, and that's very much around creating a bonding and a positive experience for women who sometimes feel very disengaged with what have been traditional caesarean sections.
It was that sort of extra special moment for me to be able to pull her out and straight up onto my chest.
So the actual operation from my perspective is exactly the same, whether we're doing a maternal assisted caesarean or whether it's a routine traditional caesarean section. The only thing that's different is mum getting involved by helping to deliver her own baby. Our patient will walk into the operating theatre having done a hand wash, and then will lie on the bed after she has her spinal anaesthetic and do another hand wash so that she has clean and antiseptic hands. And then we put on a gown and gloves, and then she's dressed very much like a surgeon, lying on the bed, resting with her hands across her chest so that she doesn't introduce bugs into the operating field. We then start the caesarean section, and that progresses just like a normal Caesar. I'll open her tummy and deliver her baby to the level of the head and the shoulders, and then she can reach down with her hands, bringing her hands down onto her baby's head and onto its body, and then lifting the baby up onto her chest and up against her face so that she can have cuddles. We try and do delayed cord clamping, so the baby will sit on her chest for a little bit and she and the baby can just have cuddles, and then eventually we'll cut the cord and then she can have more cuddles with the baby, doing skin to skin, slipping the baby down under her gown.
Others who are considering it as an option, I think we'd both definitely say absolutely go for it. It's really special.
As someone who doesn't love needles in the first place, I thought maybe it wasn't my cup of tea. But I've got to say the experience was totally not what I had expected, and it was beautiful, and it takes away the whole gory side of it, I suppose. And no, it was fantastic.
I think a maternal assisted caesarean section is fantastic for someone who perhaps feels that in a previous birth they didn't have quite the birth experience they were hoping for, or who potentially ended up with a caesarean section and then felt disengaged or removed from their baby's birth. But it's also something that someone having their first birth can do if they're having a caesarean section. So if you have a term pregnancy with a healthy mother and a healthy baby, and it's a singleton pregnancy in a head first setting, then a maternal assisted might be something that you might like to try. Some women might be anxious that they might drop the baby or lose control of the situation, but I'm always there. My hands are on the baby as well as the mum's hands, so I'm supporting her, guiding her out. If I think she's got everything under control, I can move my hands back a little bit, but I'm always watching very closely to make sure that there's no accidents.